Right there. That's your deer. That's your deer. That's your deer. You ready? Track it. Got to get all these markers today. This is not my property. It's probably the last time I'll be here this year before the season starts. Another tune-up track here with one advanced jack, and it's in an area that seems to be a high distraction area for this dog. Don't know why. Well, I mean, there's a lot of deer traffic, but for some reason, I mean, we always practice in areas where there's a lot of traffic, but for some reason this area just gets them. So there might be a little discipline. That was a pretty good correction there. Not quite to the spot where he always seems to get distracted. This track is, drop the rope here and get this marker. I'll lose my dog. Kind of tough to lose this guy though. I don't know about that. Yep. So let's see, we got 1,000 yards, right at 24 hours. Conditions are good. It's dry, but not horribly dry. And it's been hot, but it's nice and cool right now. I don't think I went that way. Not quite. See if he gets on the line. I'm going to go the easy way. Yeah. See if we can tell when he hits it. Yeah, kind of sort of cut the corner there. I'll give him that. It's close. I'm not sure about this, but he looks good, so I'll follow him. That might be the kiss of death. Oh no, this is right. There's your first distraction. Getting really tight to the road here. Sometimes he bites on that. Already looking down that hill. Air sending down the hill. Pay attention. He knows. Just something about this area. Now, we follow this deer trail for a ways and then take a hard left off it. Down the hill, across a small creek where he really almost every time struggles. Don't know why, probably a scent thing, could be a distraction thing also. So far so good. See if he makes this turn. Not sure where it is. I think I had a marker in there somewhere. Yeah, it's right in here. I thought. Let me look for my marker. I don't see it, but think this is my turn. He doesn't think so. So I'll probably follow him. I can always come back if I need to. Oh no, there's a turn. Nope, he walked right past it, but that's it. Very nice. We like that. There's a tracking dog. Get myself untangled. And follow him down the hill. This is the area where he usually gets maximum distraction for whatever reason. And then down here in this bottom, it's a creek, it's dry right now, but usually in this bottom he starts wandering around, and I kind of think it's a scent thing, but I can't be sure. That is not right, I don't think. Let me see if I got a marker down there. Nope, see him go into search mode there. I think we go straight down this hill. Let's see if he figures it out. Looks like he's going to. Made his little right hand reacquire maneuver. And he likes it. And I've got him wrapped around a stick. And this, I'm not sure that's exactly where I crossed, but I'm gonna go with him. I thought I had a marker somewhere up in here, but I don't see it, so maybe it fell off, but I'll just keep going. This looks close. Oh, there's my marker. He crossed downwind. Let's see how he does. I'll let him go. Right now he's not quite back on the line, but he's acting like he feels good about it, so I'd like to get that marker, but guess I'm not gonna. Nope, that's wrong. Now the question is, how far do I let him go? And would I have noticed in the real world that he wasn't tracking? He looks pretty confident. So I'd say no to that. It's possible that, I mean, we're close enough to the actual line that he's smelling the line. In fact, he might have just gotten back on the line. Let's see. Yeah, that was close enough that we can call that a correction, at least for this dog. It's no wind right now, but 24 hours worth. He's definitely tracking downwind of the line somewhat. That is not right, and he's air setting. Needs to keep going to the right here. Let's see. I might have to tell him. Light pressure. I guess I better. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Is it far enough wrong? I better ask him. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah, he thinks it is. In the real world, I would say okay and follow him, but I think we need to be over there to the right. He might be joyriding. He sure looks like he wants to go that way. Is that right? He really wants to go. I'm gonna go see what he's up to. I'll take this part out if I need to, but he needs to make a right at some point. I do not think he'd be smelling my line right in here. I will take him back if I have to. No, that's wrong. So he's joyriding. My job, since I know the line. No, that's wrong. Let's go. Is to correct him. Now, I'm not taking him back to a point where we advance the line. Come on, let's go. You gotta be kidding me, sissy. Valley, let's go. That was Thorns being a baby. You want to take the dog back to a point prior to him missing. You're not tangled, come on. Where he looked good. You're not, you know, I mean, in the real world, we go back to a known spot or the last spot he looked good. So we're gonna simulate a known spot. Since I don't have any blood, and I do have a GPS, but pretty sure I took him up here. Yeah, just right around. I gave him a break on this lay down. All right, right here, buddy. Find me some blood. Search command. I'm telling him, I'm not sure. I want you to find the smell of a wounded deer and track it. That was definitely a correction. We'd probably do some extra walking at that point in the real world, as I asked him if he was right, and he said yes, which, you know, may be a lie. In practice, he might want to go investigate something that smells better than his practice track, or he might just think it's right. In other words, he's wrong. He's not lying, he's just wrong. So, based on his attitude, I think he just missed and he wasn't screwing around. So we made a correction. I took him back to a point prior to him getting off. And that's wrong also, but the other side of the line is pretty close down there. Light pressure, not letting him advance. Kind of want him to, yeah, think better of it on his own. Hard to tell whether or not he's just being a brat or if he lost the line. If he lost the line, I helped him, no doubt. Now comes the hard check. We come out to this hard surface gravel road and make a right and walk down the road a good ways and get back in the woods. Okay, figured out the right. Now let's see if we can find the woods entrance. Now this is also an area where we've done this before. He gets really distracted. He wants to keep going down this road and keeps focusing on the left side. Now go back on the right side. Let's see if he finds the turn. And there's a creek down the bottom of this road. He knows it. And, sorry. He gets focused on, yeah, see, air standing on the left side. Yeah, I didn't put a marker right on the road, but there's a marker in off the road. I think we're right. Yeah, I see it. Let's see if he gets it. It's right here. Boom. Got it. Very good. And that's a, whoop. Now we got off again. Yeah, but he's coming back. And that's a realistic real world scenario. I mean, deer definitely walk down roads. This part of the track he's probably not going to love. We're not there yet, but excuse me. This is a spot where he always, I'm sorry about the coughing. Got something in my throat. Leave it. Leave it. Find me some blood. Okay, we might have to do some discipline here. There's just something about this little brush pile whenever we cross here. Leave it. Hey, we're not doing that. Find me some blood. Yeah, there he goes. Just wanting to go joyriding in his special spot. And you can kind of tell he's doing it. I can, for sure. Well, I mean, I know that's an area. Now, in the real world, would I investigate that spot? Would I let him look at it? Absolutely. There might be a deer in there. Of course, this dog would give a proximity alert and wag his tail, but that's wrong. He missed this turn. So, I'm going to see what he does. He corrects. I want to get that marker. Went into search mode. Knows he lost it. Looking for it. You're not stuck. You don't want to hold him up too much. You want him to keep his continuity. There. Right turn. Boom. On the line. He's having to work. 24 hours, hoofs only. Laid out for most of a hot day. Now we're getting to the point where he is not going to like it. We're going to go through some not really nasty, but nasty enough that he won't like it. Thorns. He'll probably embarrass me. I'll get him through it just like I would in the real world. This dog's a sissy about thorns. There's a turn right here. See if he wants to make it. Yeah. Yeah. See that look there? He smelled it. He just didn't want to go. Pretty sure I turned here. You don't want to go that way. You didn't lose it. I'm not showing you, but you're not stuck. Okay, there you go. Yeah, he knows. A lot of twists and turns. Yeah. You see he's on it. He's just being a sissy about these thorns. And it is what it is. It's something I take into account. He generally tells me if it's over there. See, he's kind of like, I know it's there. I just don't know how to get through. I'll help you. Big baby. You big baby. Let me get this marker first. All right, go on. I'll stomp it down. Come on. Oh my God, Valentino. All right, here we go. Let's track it. You big baby. I am not trimming thorns and hedges. Go on. Where's that deer? Get in here. And this is something we do in the real world. It's embarrassing. The hunters laugh at us, but we find their deer. All these dogs have their own personalities. This dog will kill a coyote, but he doesn't like stickers. Ow. I don't either. I just got stuck. We're not going down that hill, even though he likes the path better. He knows that isn't right. Well, maybe it is right. Yeah, that's a curveball I threw him because this is a deer trail. Okay, sorry about that, Valley. I questioned you. That's the actual line. Every once in a while when I'm on a deer trail, I like to make little jinks off the deer trail, just to make sure he's following the actual line. And that's a spot where he did it. So we like that. He's tracking. And we go up this hill. I think we're about done with the worst of the stickers, but might be a few more. Right in the eye. Sorry, kids. All right. Wear your goggles, especially if you know where you're going to be. Oh my God. Definitely not buying that. I'm not buying that. No. Neither is he. He's coming back. Get him untangled, give him slack. Train how you fight. We're in some thick stuff here, kids. Yeah, he's not going to like this stretch either. Not really sure which way I actually went. I think this is right. See, he doesn't want to go through there, and he's double checking with his nose to make sure he's not going for the wrong way for the wrong reason. So that looks like a distraction. So, no, that's wrong. He thinks he's got something down there. Is that right? You know it's not right. Get up that line. It's just learning your dog. Well, I mean, I know the line. I'm not going to act like I don't, but in the real world, I'm very suspicious when he acts like that. Now, this is thorns. I gotcha. You big baby. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go on. Find me some blood. Oh, one little thing. Jesus, Valley. Come on. Hurry up. God. We go through a lot of this stuff in the real world. Honestly, there have been times when I've had to carry him through thickets, thorn thickets, and that is really embarrassing. Thought about getting him a vest, but I don't like hanging things off my dog. And who knows if he'd even get the idea at this point. First dog I've ever had that's been such a baby about stickers. See, he knows where it is. But he's just fed up with having to do it. He's a little more aggressive than this when, who knows, did I go this way? I think I did. Where's that deer? You know it's that way. I don't want to push you, but you know it's that way. Come on. Find me some blood. Get under there. Big deal. All right. Oh my God, Valentino. This is turning into... Go on. Yeah. Slipped under the last one. Well, at least he's entertaining. Look at that. Tiptoeing through there like a little ballerina. I don't push him in the real world. If it's obvious he's on the line and he's being a baby about stickers, yeah, I get up on his butt, make him go, stomp him down for him. It's all part of spoiling your dog. This is one of the most spoiled tracking. Who knows if he really doesn't like it? I mean, it might just be he's being a brat and he wants me to do something. Oh, look at there. He found my little jink. See that? Hope you saw that. That's what we call a head snap. And there's the marker. So there's a fork in this deer trail, and I took the less obvious fork just to see if he was really tracking or if he was tooling down the deer trail, and sure enough he was. Which, I mean, that's why he's here. So we're about to the top of the hill. We're just going to go up to the top of the hill and cross the road, straight across, no tricks. This could be possible trashing. I don't think he's lost yet. Excuse me. He's just smelling that thicket over there. See if there's anything more interesting than our track. If you got a young dog and he's doing that a lot, don't let him. I know I'm setting a bad example, but this dog finds everything and he gets back to work usually, so I give him a lot of leeway. But in your first year, you want to make it clear to the dog that you're tracking. It doesn't, you know, I'm not saying beat your dog up. A mildly stern correction and get them back tracking. Okay, got the straight across the road part. Excuse me. Now we just cross the road. And instead of going straight down this hill, there's a J-hook to the right, which is easy to miss. They usually tool right down the hill. But, see the head fake? Yeah. Yeah. He's getting close. I'm not sure where the target is. Did the J-hook. It's very... See, he's already wagging his tail trying to take credit, and there it is. Good boy. What a good dog. Good boy, Valentino. Good boy. What a good track. All right, there you have it. 1,000 yards, 24 hours, hooves only. Nothing special except that walk down the road thing, which he did fairly well. Pretty much found that turn back into the woods on his own. Wasn't as distracted as I thought he'd be down there. The only glitch was he got off the line after he crossed that creek, small dry creek, got off the line to the left. I let him go. Did not look like he was coming back. We went all the way to the road, way upstream or uphill of where we were gonna actually come out, and he turned the wrong way. And it looked to me like he was either on the wrong line or he was trashing on something that he thought was more interesting. It's hard to tell in practice. In the real world, I would have obviously followed him if I had no other indication and no sign whatsoever. And then tried to put a story together. You know, how long do you go? I don't know. At some point, maybe he quits and turns around and says, what do you want me to do? And you end up taking him back anyway. To save time in practice, when it was obvious he was going to keep tooling up that road for whatever reason, I took him back. But always take the dog back to prior to when they get off the line and give him the search command if you're not sure you're on the line, or give him the track command if you're sure you're on the line, and continue the track. I don't congratulate the dog after he does something wrong and then does something right at this stage. I might give mild congratulations when they do something impressive, you know, on their own. But once they get it wrong and I correct them, they don't get congratulated for doing it right. We just continue the track. That's just me. There's probably other techniques. Today's reward, yeah, look at you. You want your reward? Yeah. Today's reward is venison bacon. I have no idea who gave this to me. Good boy, what a good dog. It's good, but it was starting to get old because we didn't finish it, and thought it'd be a good reward for Valentino. Yeah, good boy, what a good dog. So there you have it. We might do one more before the season starts. Yeah, we're going out of town this weekend to a testing event in Illinois. Looking forward to it. Some good people are going to be there. And then we got a week before things kick off in the first weekend of September in Kentucky, and then back up to Wisconsin. But we might do another one next week after we get home. I can't say for sure. Don't know the schedule. All right. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time. Good boy, Valentino.